I believe a goal without a plan, it's a daydream. I believe in people who work hard for a living. I believe more seriously in people who work smart for a living. The most influential people I know, you got to remember, we're a regional, national, international company. We're both CONUS and OCONUS. Our headquarters is right here in New Orleans. There's influencers right here. I'll start here, right next door. Alan McDonald, president of McDonald Group. He and his mentor, Joe Yeager, also my mentor, two of the best businessmen in the region. Quiet leaders, smart, influential. Then there's Greg Rigamer, might be the smartest man I know. We coined this phrase together, disaster plus fear equals opportunity to help. Consultants. Consultant is Latin for painfully expensive, but worth every penny. Look, only hire the consultant who would pay for his own service. Always have a consultant that can take away your pain. It isn't that you can't fix your problem yourself. Of course you can. But there's rarely a business problem that doesn't deserve immediate and extensive attention. I wrote a paper called Dead Men Walking. It's in my editor in Canada. It'll release it soon. I assume that's why you're really here today, to ask me about Dead Men Walking. Look, the first thing we need to do before we go on record and talk about that is fill in some blanks that are obviously in your head. There's plenty that didn't make the news about that story. I intentionally left holes in the paper because of people like you. I knew that if this story leaked, which it has, I would get a phone call, which I did, from someone just like you, asking for the rest of the story, which was only half-assed told at the Waldorf Astoria in Manhattan a year ago. So put the microphone down and turn off the recorder and listen. I wrote the paper about a company in the Midwest, owned by 5 equal partners, and somehow I became one of them. Big company, just south of $1 billion. My 4 partners and I were personally on the hook at the banks with the sureties for the people. Our surety, our bonding company, and my construction company, well, we were supposed to be a team, like married. But my partners had not been truthful with the banks or the surety. Well, we were less than 3 months from death row. Poof. Most people would have given up. Bankruptcy seemed to be the only option. But I woke up one day, it was a Saturday. One of my employees had come over to see if I needed anything done around the house. Hey, we've been together for 20 years. He'd become a friend. There's 600 people just like him in this company. So I got dressed, went to the office, pulled out a number 2 pencil and a notepad, and I went to work. It took me about 48 hours, and I never left the office, slept on the sofa. I planned out how to save it. My lenders, holy shit. Millions in credit lines, property in 3 different states, and our surety, the world's largest, 45 billion liquid. And the first words written on my notepad, dead men walking. The next line,